presented is airtight, so that if this is even on the table, they are 1,000% sure, and the evidence shows that he did in fact commit this murder, and then they will evaluate if the death penalty will be applied here in the penalty phase. But I'm worried about this, and I'm hoping that the evidence shows if we do get to that point.
Our next question is going to you, Terry. At Joe Mama asks from YouTube, did Melly open up or respond to any other texts during that 20-day period? If he didn't, could it cast doubt that it's his phone?
Well, there's a lot of doubt, Anjanette, that is his phone, or rather, that he's using the phone. We know the phone is registered in his mother's name. We know that he has not been in possession of the phone the entire time. We know that other members of the gang, actually, we talked about Kirk, we talked about, Goon, we talked about various other members who are trying to attract Melly into the gang, and Melly's not responding. And we definitely know that there are times after the incident occurred where he didn't have possession of the phone. So the question is really whether or not you can attribute some of those messages to Melly when he was not holding the phone. I do think that the defense established fairly well which of those messages came from Melly, and most of the messages he was not responding. And it actually came out on the stand through Polo, who said, Danny Polo obviously is the undercover agent, that he didn't want to mention it, but some of the time we know that he didn't have access to his phone because the phone was taken away from him, and you can make the implication from that. But absolutely, some of those messages came from other people.
Interesting. Okay, this is a good one for you, Bob. Put your prosecutor and your defense attorney hat on, since you've been both. At Don Prasa from YouTube asks, what happens if Cortland and Melly both say it was the other one? And they've kind of pointed the finger a little bit at Cortland, Bortland throughout this case.
Yeah, no, I've prosecuted these cases, and, it's funny. Some people say, how do you choose between one or the other? Well, the prosecution's going to have to make a choice. Hopefully they're going to do that based on evidence that's solid and will convince a jury. But this kind of gets back to the question you asked about the death penalty. I've tried death penalty cases as a prosecutor, and the one axiom is that I don't want there to be any confusion about exactly who the shooter was, the circumstances of the shooting, so as not to make, when you're asking the jury to give the ultimate penalty, even though the numbers have been reduced in the state of Florida, if there's a question about who the shooter was, that is a massive problem that would lead me as a prosecutor to say, I'm not comfortable in even filing this as a death penalty case.
ArthurTLWatson back at you. Arthur the author. Listen to that YNW Melly. This case, boy, interesting but confusing. So what I heard about the case, he's on trial for the murder of his two friends, him and this other friend. I'm like, wow, but I hate to be in those shoes, man. From the outside looking in, you really can't speak on it because you don't. A person like me, I don't know if he's guilty or innocent. It just seemed like this the revolving cycle of the rapper, To find himself in court, fighting some serious charges, like Melly. They got a death penalty on the line, man. Before these crimes are committed, I don't think the criminal really think about if they get caught and what's gonna happen. sad to see, but 48 years on this land in America, you know, you see a lot. I ain't gonna say I've seen it all, but I've seen a lot, and seeing enough that you can predict the future, you know, in certain cases, like these rappers, and it's like they're putting their street life #1, even on top of their own self. I don't think no rapper out here wanna put themselves in YNW Melly's shoes right now, sitting in court facing the death penalty. I don't think no rapper or not even a regular citizen wanna go through that right now, you know. Not right now, anytime, you know. That's bad luck. I don't know the politics of his street biz or nothing. It ain't for me to speak on. His court case give me a reason to speak to the ones that's coming after him. I say it all the time, learn from people's mistakes. If not, one day it could be you sitting there fighting on a case like this. Especially when they said he shot his friends. I mean, that's good. That don't look good from the outside, from us outsiders. Well, hope for the best for you, man. If you didn't do it, but if you did do it, that's what comes with it, man. That's why you see a lot of bloggers up here on this YouTube or on the internet trying to help stop the youth from hurting themselves. Especially a person like Melly, who had his feet in the rap game, and he was making a little buzz, making a little noise, you know, get some money. It's been all thrown away. Lawyers love it. Yeah, they taxing the shit out of us. Well, it used to be me. But they taxing the shit out of y'all rappers and whoever in the streets going to court. They making the money, yo. We making some money, it ain't lasting long, you know. We ain't gonna have no future, especially when y'all out here living for the moment. Y'all don't even believe in the future, so if you don't believe in the future, they ain't gonna plan for it. But my words to y'all, believe in the future, man. Believe you can succeed. Believe you can make a better way. Believe you can help people. Believe. That's a big word there, man. So, you know me, ArthurTLWatson, you know, I write books about stuff, like street life stuff. I try to write in a way I can help one, you know what I'm saying? Help a person wise up that you shouldn't want jail, you shouldn't want death, you know? You shouldn't want to be living by the gun every second of the day, you know? You don't want that. So you gotta think positive, you gotta believe you can change, believe it can be better, just believe, you know? Shout out to Melly's family. Regardless of what the situation is with him, he still has a family that love him, depend on him. May God bless y'all. God bless Melly and his co-defendant. Condolences to the families of the victims. And us in the culture, man. Learn from these mistakes. And please stay out the way, man, you know. Rap supposed to entertain us in music, not us looking forward to your court cases to see it on TV, you know, like it's the new Power episode. That's not cool at all, man. So you down with me. I think that's defeating the whole purpose of getting caught in the system. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get out, not get in. Love all y'all, you know. Keep rocking with me. Music flourish. I got Arthur 2 Cent. I got Hate Sport Let's Rap. And got 5 books on Amazon right now. Y'all like that street life? Look me up, man. Send my books to the jails for your loved ones and everybody, man. You know, just out here trying to help out, to play my part, be positive, trying to believe, you know. So you rocking with me, support the channel, you know, like, subscribe, cashapp, money sign, ArthurTLWatson, you know. Just holler at me. You know.